The Hollywood sex symbol Marilyn Monroe was born in 1926 in Los Angeles. She was also an actress, a model, and of course, a singer. She was so beautiful that every man desired to be with her, and women used to impersonify her. She was one of the most recognized figures, and her filmography was loved by millions of people across the globe. She started a career in the entertainment world from being a model, and within a short period of time, her pictures started appearing in all famous magazines such as Playboy and others. Then she was offered her very first role on a big screen in a movie Dangerous Years. And even though it was a minor role, she was noticed and in 1948 featured in Ladies of the Chorus as the main character. Ever since then, Monroe had been offered only main roles, but none of them could make her happy, since producers saw her only as a stunning, sexy, blonde actress. Even though her career brought her millions of dollars, it is hard to say that it made Marilyn happy. The same thing can be said about her personal life. She was married several times, but none of the marriages lasted long. In the end, in 1962, at the age of 36, she was found dead in her LA home. An empty bottle of sleeping pills was found near her. Marilyn's father was named Martin, and there is nothing known about him except that he was a parent to a famous Monroe. He died in 1981, aged 83. The mother's name was Gladys, and she suffered both mentally and financially, and so couldn't raise a daughter. Therefore, she placed her to a foster family, but later managed to get her back. Unfortunately, just a few months after reuniting, Gladys was diagnosed with schizophrenia and had to spend the rest of her life going from one hospital to another one. When Marilyn reached success, she hired a woman who looked after her mother. Gladys died in 1984 at the age of 84. The late Hollywood icon had two maternal half-siblings. Robert was a half-brother born in 1918. At the age of about 3, he fell out of a car and had to walk with a limp. Then he was diagnosed with tuberculosis of a bone, and soon after that his kidneys failed. He died in 1933 at the age of just 15. Bernice was a half-sister who was never really close with a famous actress. Stunning Marilyn walked down the aisle thrice with a police officer, James Dougherty, being her first spouse. She married him at the age of 16 so that she shouldn't have gone back to an orphanage. There was no love, and so no wonder the union broke up 4 years later. Since 1954 until 1955, Monroe had been married to a baseball player, Joe DiMaggio. At the very beginning, the chemistry was obvious between the two, but the spark they had soon started fading, and so they divorced just a year after getting married. The third and the last husband was a playwright, Arthur Miller. The couple had been married since 1956 till 1961, and during these 5 years, Marilyn had 2 miscarriages. Because of it, she got addicted to drugs even more, and it remained her main cure till the rest of her days. Finally, Monroe never had her own children. That is all. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.